Marriage.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Welcome to Pour the Whistle, and we will talk about shapes and colors.
Tell you what, we'll just talk about shapes and colors now.
I think that is a good discussion to have right here.
Shapes and colors?
No.
Another thing we learn at school is how to count. Can you help me count these cars?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job.
It's game time. Blow the Whistle. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go. Always live on SportsCenterChicago.com. Let's go.
Let's go, boys! That's right, it's time for the greatest little internet show. No demand! It's time for Blow the Whistle, ladies and gentlemen. I am David W. Dykstra. I am here with my boys!
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
And the mute intern. Because you are cursed. I will get Danhausen to curse you, I swear to God. All right. If you don't know, you should know what we're going to be talking about today.
Golfing.
Golf. Yeah, I mean, Fitzpatrick brothers did do a little something special.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
I mean, you got that. Yeah. We've got big news in the entertainment world as Kim Kardashian is going for number 4. These are
But
all,
Jennifer Lopez is possibly going for 8.
once again, these are all things that we can hit
Yeah.
when we're off the rails. But we need to get down to business, ladies and gentlemen, because we got stuff to talk about. There was this little thing over the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, called the NFL Draft. Don't know if you heard about it. Kind of big, kind of influential.
Diego Pavia definitely didn't hear about it.
Wonder if he blames.
Oh, he heard about it.
I wonder if he blames the Heisman voters for that too, or Indiana.
I maybe don't go to Vanderbilt. I don't know.
That would have been the funniest thing ever if, like, the Colts had offered him a NFL free agency, rookie free agency. I would have laughed my ass off. That would have been poetic
something.
justice.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, we all have our favorite teams here. The mute intern can't say jack, so we're going to start off with the local team and our local Bears guru. And Nick,
Yes.
first off, grade for the draft for the Bears.
For giving a letter grade, I'll go with a C plus into a B minus. If you want to get some extra,
Okay.
if you want to get some small extra credit for having Thieneman kind of fall into your hands and not really do anything. I think it was. I'll say from the get go, from the start. I mean, this was a low stakes draft. This is not a draft where any GM or top tier anybody in the front office is probably going to lose their job over across the board unless you're really biffed it like the Cardinals. I mean, only time will tell on that one.
I love that it.
At least on the Bears side, I don't think anyone's losing anything because of this draft.
No.
There was some sitting on your hands moments where you felt like the Bears were going to be more aggressive and didn't really make any moves going to trade up. They traded back a few times, which again was kind of falls into the idea of like, was it Ryan Poles actually getting the guys that they really demanded and wanted and had, or did he misread the board? I don't want to just say just Ryan Poles, just across the board, because the popular thing going around is anytime it's a good draft, it's Ben Johnson's draft. Anytime it's a bad draft, it's Ryan Poles' draft.
About my personal opinion, and I said it before the draft even happened, I think this was the Bears drafting in play, probably reaching on some players, but only because they deemed them necessary and hole fillers.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not losing my hair over Sam Roush, the Sam Roush pick. If you want to go with 3 tight end set, that's fine. I think the Bears can become one of the better, if not the best, run game in the league if they do that and they want to pull it forward with that. At the very end of the day, it's just a replacement for Smythe, for losing Smythe, which is fine with that. The only one, if I'm really, again, Xavier Thomas, that one's just like, what are you doing? Projected in the 7th round, you're taking him in the 3rd. It's awful look right there. You probably could have signed him undrafted free agent, in my opinion.
More
I
than
heard
likely.
nothing about this guy at all. And the other one is fine. Go Logan Jones. That's cool. But again, if you're looking at it on paper, like he wasn't even the top center. The number 1 center goes 5 picks after the Chargers.
So I brought this up to you earlier. I want to ask Andrew this question and see what as far as Logan Jones goes.
Yeah.
Probably the 3rd best overall center
Yeah.
in the draft. But to me, this is a center, unlike the other two, that fits Ben Johnson's scheme of having more mobile offensive linemen that are quick off the ball and then get down the field quickly.
Sure. Well, yeah, Jake Slaughter is the kind of guy that is more of a stationary plug and play. Like he'll snap the ball and kind of more on the pass block side. He can still run. He can still do the run blocking stuff. It's just he's not a downhill mauler necessarily like you want. Connor Liu should have probably been a 1st round pick and he not torn his ACL. Like he would have been the top center in the draft, no doubt. So that's okay if they didn't want him. Thank you. The Bengals appreciate it. So, because he's like a center that can project also as a guard too. Like you can move him around the line, but as a center, he's by and large like one of the best I've seen so far in this year's draft. But Logan Jones isn't bad. It's just as a 2nd round pick, he projected, I thought, more as like a late 3rd, early 4th round pick. Somebody you could have gotten later with a lot more value. It's okay if you take him in the 2nd round. It's fine if it fits your system. If he ends up being the starting center in the long term, great. But when you already have Garrett Bradbury there, it already feels like you're kind of set there at center. You could have taken him later in the draft, still gotten great value for him.
But once again, I'm sitting here saying I think this guy is who Ben Johnson wanted because Ben Johnson likes those mobile offensive linemen that he can get. And
that's fine.
Bradbury isn't that guy. He wants a center or guard that can get to that 2nd level and take care of the interior linebackers.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that is that the most important thing that you needed out of your draft at that point in time? Not necessarily, because I still
I would argue anything on the offensive line is definitely a help. Even in depth.
Yeah, to me,
but at
also,
the 2nd round, I don't think that's where it needed to be.
To me, also, I think they're sitting there, and I think Dennis Allen's kind of chirping in Ben Johnson's ear, going, I think we have something in Booker as long as he can stay healthy. I don't think we need that other edge rusher.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a crowded defensive line already as it is. Like, you haven't seen what Shamar Turner can be. You want to try him, I'm sure. And I get it. I understand the idea of you didn't need to take an edge when you have so many guys already on the line as it may be that can fill in those spots. But when you consider that this was such a deep draft for edge rusher, this allows you then to take a chance and cut guys like Odobinho and move on from certain individuals. I mean, Grady Jarrett at this point is getting older. You have to think about the future for him. Gervin Dexter, you're hoping can be that next guy in, but this is where you need to start thinking more along the lines of, well, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. And this was one of those drafts where a TJ Parker, a Karrion Crawford, those guys would have been, I think, crucial there. I mean, even Zion Young, like you might have had to go up and go get those guys, but the opportunity would have been there.
Zion dropped, I believe, to the 3rd round.
I believe so.
Yeah, so I mean, you would have.
He was sitting there in the second.
He was right there for your taking if you wanted him. So it's not. Again, it's not the worst draft in the world. It's just what you did, what they did throughout it. For me, it's only the 1st pick and the 4th round pick that they made that I really liked. Everything else was kind of just like, if it works out, great. But if it just doesn't look good for them right off the bat. Like nothing popped off the board.
So the one defensive tackle that they did take was the kid from South Africa,
Jordan Vandenberg.
Yeah. I like that pick.
It's a depth guy.
Well, not just a depth guy, but I mean, the kid's only played 2 years of football?
Yeah, something like that.
He's a rugby guy.
Right.
Yeah. And that's, again, low risk, picking him in the 6th round.
And potential high reward.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if he works.
Again, I'm not harping on the names or the guys that they chose. I'm just harping on the fact that there was clearly positions of need. You didn't address them. you didn't move up to address them when you saw a string of offensive tackles, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, and edge rushers, all of which you basically needed, and you kind of just sat there and you thought you could play cute and you're like, oh no, they'll keep falling to us, they'll keep falling. And then
How shocked were you that Thieneman landed?
I mean, at first I wasn't really quite sure how to really like address it, but after hearing everything, it was just like, okay, this clearly was one of the top guys, to the point where they didn't name what team and what head coaches, but there were debates of if Thieneman or Caleb Downs truly was the number one safety in this draft. Clearly, obviously, Caleb Downs goes 11th overall. We'll see how this one plays out, but.
He went to Dallas, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to end well.
Yeah, probably not.
Safeties in Dallas don't last.
Again, but hearing the fact that, this guy could have went 18th overall to the Vikings or something like that. Okay, yeah, this is clearly a steal. And you watch his tape, you look at all his numbers, you're like, okay, we got a dude. Like, I'm more than okay with this.
Well, and the fact that he
I was just more upset because I had Emmanuel McNeil-Warren at plus 500.
Well, and whoever got
second round of the Browns,
yeah.
the pick after the Bears picked Logan Jones.
So to me, that's a steal for the Browns, because
the Browns had a great draft.
You and I were sitting there going,
Don't say that often.
Browns had an amazing draft.
Those analytics, they must have gotten all the right questions on all the questionnaires they put out.
Yeah, don't be with us when we went 3-14. You be with us when we're 5-12.
Yeah.
I'll also say that, to me, it was very impressive that he wasn't going recent with his safeties that influenced him. He was talking about Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed, like the dudes.
Yeah.
When it comes to safety, and you're going, okay, this kid's a little different. This kid's a little got a big football.
I mean, the
IQ.
fact that, in my mind, him playing for Purdue and Oregon now, like, he's seen the top wide receivers on the other end and top tight ends. Like, and the fact that he practiced against Kenyon Sadiq every single day for this past year and year before. So he's got definitely enough potential to keep up with these already NFL caliber wide receivers and pass catchers. So I'm more than okay with that.
I will say this much. I had one big issue with the media. Some of the questions that are being asked in these interviews are horrible. They had the press conference the next day for Thieneman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second question. Did you get any sleep last night? No!
No.
I'm a first round draft pick in the NFL. I was up partying all night long. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Did you see that his sister went viral?
No. Oh boy. For what reasons?
Just go and look.
Look up Dylan Thieneman's sister.
Yes.
All right.
And you'll see why.
But Logan Jones getting that Heinz ketchup thing. I don't know how often he's going to have to use that in Chicago.
I've already got a drop.
Huh?
I've already got a drop for it.
Okay.
At the score.
Like ketchup? Do we even know that?
He loves it. He did. He actually answered. Somebody brought it up and he was like, I love ketchup. That's the drop.
I mean, of all places, Chicago, right?
Yeah. Did you see the silent intern?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be silent, sir. Tyler Farangall, a former student here, I was working with him that night, said that he was in love with her and he wanted her to be his wife.
Yeah, good luck with that, bud.
Yeah, anytime. I'm just saying. Like, wow. But anyway, did they do anything that you think was detrimental to their season this year?
To their season this year? I mean, to me,
didn't get a slot.
That's the thing is, like, you reached on a wide receiver who's super fast, but you didn't need to take him that early. You could have, like Nick said, you could have got him as an undrafted free agent.
He's gonna end up being a gadget dude.
Yeah, but in the third round, there were other receivers that were way more valuable and have way better upside than he does. Not that he can't be something special, sure, fine, but it felt like you were trying to fill in a need that you could have filled in.
Do you think they've decided that Walker's their 3?
Maybe, and if that's the case, there's nothing wrong with that. The guy has shown the potential. It just feels like there were other players that, even if you're saying we needed the 4th wide receiver in when we go the 4th set, you could make the argument to go, okay, then there were plenty of other names still sitting there that I think are bigger, just as fast, just as athletic, better hands.
Do you want my honest opinion? I don't think they go more than 3 at wide receiver this year,
Right.
with Colston, Loveland, and Komet still being there.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is I get the Sam Roush thing. You want to go 3 tight end set, fine, but you still have Komet under contract. You just reworked his deal for another 2 years. You just drafted Colston Loveland, so he's not going anywhere. People were bringing up this stupid idea of moving Loveland to wide receiver, which that's dumb. Stop making.
Come on, Andrew. Tell us how you really feel, buddy.
It's dumb. Don't move tight ends to wide receiver. Don't do that. So I just don't. Again, it's a 3rd round draft pick that feels wasted because you didn't. It's the same thing with the Rams picking Max Clare in the 2nd round. Yeah, it makes sense when you go, well, they're losing 2 tight ends in free agency and Parkinson and Allen. Fine.
That wasn't the worst mistake the Rams made.
Yeah, well, it's one of them. Their first 2 picks feel like picks that aren't even going to see the field anytime soon. If Max Clare really is, I think he could be the next Colston Loveland, which he better be then if you're taking him in the 2nd round.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, seriously.
Claire never really did anything for me while he was at Ohio State.
Well, he never saw the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, why aren't you going to when look at what was to the left and to the right of you?
No idea what you're talking about.
So she's just going viral because she's hot.
Yeah, that's
pretty
basically
much,
it.
yeah.
I'm trying to gather like when you guys. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're
To take
fine.
away too much.
To all
from
sports fans, you don't have a chance. Move on. For the love of God. Why you guys, what is wrong? Stop simping so hard, folks.
Fly,
Yeah.
a moth to a lamp.
Seriously. Until they finally get zapped and then they go, oh.
I mean, if I was 20 years old in that 20,
Sure, if I'm
20
young
to
and
30,
dumb, and yeah, absolutely.
Holy moly.
Luckily, I'm an adult who understands that we live in the real world. Come on now, guys. Jeez.
Anything else you want to get off your chest about the Bears, Nick?
I love Malik Muhammad.
Yeah, that should be fun. You're telling me.
I'm telling you, that was a steal.
Yeah.
Is there a reason he dropped?
I think it's just that there was an overcrowding at corner, and there was a lot of people that were yammering about, well, he's a little small. And it's like, well, who cares how small he is? The guy runs like a 4.35. He hangs on the hip of every wide receiver he's played against. He was a shutdown corner at Texas. He's one of the reasons why that team won some of their games.
I'll be very honest with you. They drafted him, and I immediately went, there's your replacement for Stevenson.
That guy can be the Benjamin Morrison of the team. Like what he is for Tampa right now, which is a nickel corner, there's your guy that can easily bump in as a nickel, maybe move to the 2 automatically, let Stevenson float to safety, or you can trade him. A great pick.
All right.
I mean, we could just kind of sit here and be like, oh, this guy's going to be great. This guy's going to be great. At the end of the day, this draft just was overall just a bad draft.
Yeah.
So to sit here and be like, oh, they should have done this, should have sent the house over there for that. Why waste all that draft capital for this year when we know it's a weak draft across the board, when we know next year it's going to be stacked to all hell with whether or not you need a quarterback. You're probably
receivers
going to
and quarterbacks next year are going to be a thing.
Yeah. Again, if you're lucky enough to not have to draft one of those positions and then you land at a key spot, send that pick away. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like this was a draft to kind of like lull you to sleep to come up with maybe forget about the next one.
I will say I'd say the top 15 were very interesting to me just because of the way things laid out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again,
It was interesting in the sense that it wasn't predictable.
It
Yes, very
truly
much so.
wasn't. Truly wasn't.
Yeah.
So, all right, when we come back, we'll get Andrew's thoughts on his Bengals. We'll get my thoughts on my Falcons, and I'll talk about how I feel.
Winners and losers.
I feel about Pittsburgh's draft when other people feel another way. We talk about it all next here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
He's right there. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. The last chance to order beer. But we didn't come here to drink beer. We came here to win this ball game. Chicago's so lucky.
SportsTownChicago.com. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Pizza at your house and you can get it at the store. Uh-oh, here we go. Chicagoland area. Little Caesars is heating up for the summer. Try our new Crazy Puffs, $3.99. Walk-in or delivery. 7 days a week. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Filled with cheesy mozzarella, pepperoni, pizza sauce, buttery, garlic flavored drizzle, Italian herb and Parmesan seasoning. Deep dish Detroit style pizza, $7.99. Super cheesy bread, $5.99. Hot and ready combo, $12.99. And for your daily deals, go to LitCaesars.com. Oh, Little Caesars, with our crazy puffs and cheesy dreams, you light up my soul with your pepperoni schemes. With every slice we share, with every moment we dare in this piece of love affair. So you didn't hear that just here. You don't want to miss out on these delicious deals. Visit your Chicagoland area Little Caesars today. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Nobody does food better than our friends south of the border. If you're looking for delicious, authentic Mexican food in Chicagoland's backyard, check out the Topos restaurant. Try their quesadillas, burritos, or my favorite, the 3-taco combo with steak and extra chipotle salsa.
Muy caliente!
They even have breakfast for early risers. Topos is the highest rated Mexican restaurant in Naperville on Yelp. Once you try it, you'll understand why. Visit totoposnaperville.com for their menu, special offers, and online ordering on Grubhub. Pickup or delivery. Topos Restaurant, open nightly until 8:30, closed on Sundays, located next to the Jewel on Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Experience fresh, homemade Mexican at the Topos Restaurant.
I got an affordable family-owned restaurant for you that won't cost you an arm and a leg. It's Goodies in River Grove. My Goodies order never changes. A gyros, not a gyro. Smothered in sauce and hot fries on the side for less than $9. If I'm really starved, I'll add a chicken kebab to my order. Looking for more? Try a juicy cheeseburger, Chicago-style hot dogs, or a toasty corned beef meal. I can walk in 7 days a week, dine with my family, or call 708-583-1700. Pick it up and enjoy it at home. Can't stop in? Not a problem. Goodies delivers through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Seamless. Goodies is located at Cumberland, Belmont, River Grove. Goodies bring authentic Greek food to the Chicago.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee, like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than iced frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swapo Ramen. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park in Ulsan, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swapo Ramen vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-ramen.com. Swapo Ramen, the first name in flea markets.
Gotta wait for that drop. Silent in turn. Gotta wait for that drop. Hey, welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on SportsSouthChicago.com. I'm David Dykstra. I'm here with Nick Johnston, Andrew Valentin. We talking NFL draft, boys. You want to get into it, Andrew?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. How you feeling about your Bongals?
I feel really good, actually. I thought they did a really good job in the draft for what they had. Made it very clear how I feel about the 10th overall pick being traded at this point.
How do you feel about that, sir?
You missed it already. You can go watch back the draft show if you really want to see how that happened. So, yeah, obviously not having the 10th overall pick was a bit of a problem for the Bengals, of course, from my perspective. But at the same time, if Dexter Lawrence is what people say he is, and a lot of Cincinnati fans certainly feel like he could be the missing piece, I guess, to that defense. I don't know, but sure, I guess if that's the case, it does solve an issue that they have on the defensive line now with obviously Trey Hendrickson being gone and the lack of production from Miles Murphy and Shamar Stewart being an absolute nothing burger right now. So, sure, I like the Kyle Shao, though, pickup. I like that a lot.
Okay.
High motor guy that can get to the quarterback, obviously a disruptor, speed guy that can come off the edge. I like him in a set. I don't know if he's necessarily going to start right off the bat.
It was a size issue for him, correct?
Yeah, the size and outrunning the play every once in a while. Not the best run defender at times too, but overall, I think those are things that you can certainly teach and help hone and craft. With Miles Murphy kind of being just the odd man out at this point, and then you're looking at a guy like Shamar Stewart, who
Get out of there.
I can hear it through my headset too. With Shamar Stewart obviously not
Back
being
out of
very
there.
productive, it's very is a very I don't really know exactly where they're going to go at as far as edge rusher goes. So, but I thought Takario Davis is a great pickup for the third round. Tall safety, gives you the Chidido Awuzie kind of guy that they had back when they went to the Super Bowl that can shut down guys. So I like that. Connor Liu and Brian Parker II give you that center guard interchangeable ability on the interior, which is something they need because
You think they're going to have Parker at guard instead of tackle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
He's more of a guard, but he can play everything. Like he's a center that can play
He's a
guard
utility
and tackle.
player.
Yeah. So I like him though being more of a guard, and I think that's high value for where you got him at in the 6th round, and you got Jack Endries in the 7th, which is insane.
I obviously couldn't
was
ask
a
you.
huge pick.
I obviously couldn't ask you this beforehand when we were doing the draft show
Yeah.
because we didn't. Obviously, none of the picks were made just yet.
Right.
Let's play the what if. Let's play NFL.
Sure.
Bengals don't trade that number 10 overall pick. The draft still plays out how it does with the Chiefs trading up and getting Mansour Delaney at 6 and everything like that. Bengals still sit at 10. Who would you want them to take?
Caleb Downs.
Makes sense. That's good. Probably
Caleb
right.
Downs. Now that listen, had we not known,
As it shook out.
yeah, and as the information even that I learned prior to the draft with Jermod McCoy, there was a lot of people that were still screaming for him if the Bengals would have been there at 10. But after
You go in
learning
the
the
4th
whole-
round.
that's the thing is after the whole situation with his knee, he possibly needs another surgery, which is something that they cannot allow for another bone plug. He can't actually get one, which means that his career possibly could be shot before it's even began. He said it was fine at the press conference, but it's very hard to believe considering that the ACL has now led to this, like all of this now. It's a serious concern. But yeah, it'd be Caleb Downs.
Okay.
That's the safety that saves you.
You want me to be honest with you? I was shocked that the Giants didn't take him at 10.
And you let your divisional opponent take him right after.
Right. I mean, it's obviously Malik Neighbors was on the podcast or whatever being like, nah, man, come on. I don't want to play against this dude twice a year. I'd rather play with him twice. Come on. So I get it. Like, that's the guy that can be that shutdown safety that can play all over. But the Giants still came out ahead as, like, winners on this.
Oh,
thing.
absolutely.
Their draft was incredible.
And Reese, everything that from, like, the post interviews after he got picked is, Harbaugh and I have had discussions of what I'm going to be, and it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
What was Malik Neighbors' reaction, though? He wasn't too happy with how it played out.
I think Malik wants a legitimate 2 right next to him, so he's not getting double and triple teamed.
They got
fair.
it, though. They got Malachi Fields from Notre Dame.
Do you think he's a legit 2?
Darnell Mooney's not a 2.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just because I
We've
know you
lived
had him
this-
in him in Atlanta, so I'm just saying.
No,
like,
we've lived this life twice now, where people were calling him a 1 on the freaking Bears,
and then they're saying
I'm going no. And then he went down to Atlanta and he was there too, and I'm going still no.
Yeah, he's a legit 2 in Atlanta.
No.
No, the Giants did great. They got everything that they needed. They got Colton Hood. They got Malachi Fields. They got their tackle that they can move to guard.
By the way, I love the rumors that Harbaugh needs to get his guy. Jackson Dart isn't his guy.
Okay, everybody needs to stop talking. Like, we need to make podcasting equipment way more expensive. I think by and large,
100%.
And J.C. Davis, by the way, in the 6th for the Giants was a great pickup too, because that dude can move right into guard and be an elite guy.
Yeah,
honestly,
I loved everything that the Giants did. Let's get to my 2 teams, but my favorite team overall though.
Mm-hmm.
Our first round pick is now on probation, from what I understand. So how that happened?
No. He's in a program.
Well,
he's in a program for
we'll talk. We'll talk
for 6
about
months.
that.
For 6 months.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on Off the Rails because wow. I love Terrell in the 2nd round, teaming him with his brother. Yep. Well, like you said, he'll probably start off as slot nickel.
Start at the nickel, move to the 2 eventually. He's everything that his brother is. I think it's just a smaller, compact size.
Love the 3rd round pick. As long as he's taking Ubers to and from games, we'll be fine. Zachariah
taking it like he's sitting in the back. He's not driving.
Yeah, he's not driving. Zachariah. Once again, I think he fell to the 3rd round because of the off-field
100%
issues. So that's a steal.
And he's a great slot receiver in that kind of mention of a quick twitch guy that can work over the middle.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
whether it be Tua or Penix, whoever it may be, whoever Stefanski dubs as that dude.
Absolutely.
I'm fine with at this point. You said when we were talking about it, you love Harold Perkins Jr. going to Atlanta that late.
Yeah, well, I think maybe not first round talent like he was obviously projected at way years ago, but certainly I think late second, early third round talent that you got in the 6th round. Undersized, yeah. So he'll put on a little bit of beef.
Better than Kendall Daniels?
Different than Kendall Daniels. Kendall Daniels is your drop back zone coverage linebacker that can play the run, where Perkins is your blitz in the middle, blitz off the edge, kind of pull a stunt on him kind of guy.
Okay, so Daniels, for me, what I'm hearing from you is Daniels is your hole plugger, your guy that can diagnose where the run's going.
Yes.
And plug that hole very quickly and very efficiently. Wherein Harold Perkins is that third down linebacker that you bring in just and go get him.
To put it in perspective, Daniels was a safety at Oklahoma who just became a giant because he put on like 30 pounds of weight and grew to 6'5", and then playing linebacker essentially.
That's just sick to me that there's 6'5" linebackers out there in this world.
That we're playing safety. Well, thank Brian Urlacher for that, because apparently that's where that comes from. But yeah, he's your run stopper, your coverage guy. Perkins is your edge rusher, which you need now because obviously the James Pierce Jr. thing throws that into a different perspective. But all the same, if and when he does come back, this still gives you that extra edge rusher you can throw into the middle and say he's going to blitz up the middle when the C basically opens up. Like he's that quick guy that can go and just tattoo the quarterback or even stop the run. But that's not his forte necessarily.
All right, let's move on to my second favorite team in the NFL. I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers hit an absolute home run in this draft. And yes, it is a little homery, but I also think they made great selections in other places as well. Nick, you got any thoughts on the Pittsburgh draft at all? Or?
No, it sucks they got sniped by the Eagles from Kyle Lemon.
Well, once again, funny. Bad look, but at the end of the day, you get a pretty solid offensive tackle out of Arizona State.
That's your left. That's the left tackle. Broderick Jones is done.
Andrew's convinced.
We're out of here. Goodbye.
Convinced. I love Bernard in the 2nd round.
That's a good pickup, but he needs to be your number 2.
You put Pittman in the slot.
I would, because this way Pittman, I think, is a better slot receiver than he is like a number 2 guy. I think he just works better as an over-the-middle kind of dude than on the outside. Like, size is there, yes, but Bernard has that speed that I think. I mean, look at what he did at Alabama. Like, you overshadowed the legitimate number 1 and became the number 1 on that system.
There's a reason that Reggie didn't come out this year.
Exactly.
Because he did not have anything last year. Yeah. The big surprise for the Pittsburgh Steelers was in round 3, Drew Aller from Penn State. I don't know if there's many places better that he could have gone other than like the obvious 49ers, Rams, possibly Vikings, where they have those minds.
Right.
I mean, for them, it kind of shows that maybe they believe in McCarthy to kind of open them up.
That's
a little bit.
The only thing that I've heard out of any scout that has been looking at Drew Aller was his footwork needs improvement. I don't disagree. He gets happy feet when there's pressure. I completely agree. But when Drew Aller is on, he has the most talented arm in this draft.
Yeah, well, the other thing on that question still is from the game tape in of itself is just the decision making. Like that has to, and this is where when you hire Mike McCarthy, that still feels like a win now move where this team, I think, needed to go in the, I mean, we were talking about head coaching possibilities that they should have probably gone with. And they were all, I think, more on the side of, but they were all guys that read to the level of Give them 3 to 5 years to develop the young talent, build a team, because you can't say they're win now. They need to be in a rebuild at some point, because this whole thing right now feels like they're stuck in limbo where we might be able to win enough games to go 9-8, but at what cost? They're not going to win a playoff game. At least not right now that I'm looking at on paper and seeing the team. We'll see what happens when they get on the field. But even if Aller were the starter,
it might end up being the nastiest division in all of the NFL this year.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like it could be very ugly to watch football in the AFC North, which is weird because last year we were going, this is going to be the most exciting. Didn't turn into that. So,
once again, Andrew and I were laughing because there were 2 picks in this draft that you were like, no duh.
Yeah.
Vega Ione, guard for Penn State to Baltimore Ravens at 14, was it?
Yeah.
Duh.
I mean,
and then Jennings Dunker to Pittsburgh. That beautiful red mullet flowing freely.
He already wore black and gold, so it just made sense.
Yeah. I love the Caden Wedgen.
Yeah, Wedgen.
I think that's a guy who can do multiple things for your team, if not completely affect your kickoff and punt return.
Yes. He's Ryan Switzer 2.0, basically.
And then this is just a personal thing for me. I love Ian Heidenreich. I just do.
I don't think he's going to make the team.
I think he makes the team, and I think he's a Swiss Army knife for them.
You know that video about like all the Jalen's in the NBA? There's so many people with the first name Jalen. I feel like there's going to be the same problem with the name Caleb in the NFL.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Too many Calebs in the NFL. Why there's so many Calebs in the NFL? Woke up one morning and there's 0 Calebs in the NFL now. That's
it's like a top name in America now.
But I think you went over, who was it? The Vanilla Gorilla having a very good name. I think the best name belongs to Ruben Bain. Tampa Bain. Come on, I like that. That's not only
and for him to fall to Tampa.
Exactly. Not only for them to fall to get him at 15th, they're just kind of sitting there like, really? Nobody else? Okay.
I legit had an argument with somebody at the Score, going, well, his arms are too short. I was like, did you watch any of his
What does it matter if his arms are too short? Nobody can touch him. No one can block him. It means nothing. Nothing.
That's what I was saying. Did you guys watch any of the games?
How many sacks did he have? How many All-Americans did he beat? Oh my God! Enough with the short arms talk.
Yeah, no, that's one of those stats, but that's one of those talking points that people just latch onto.
Bench 225 like 30 times. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's one of those things that they latch onto.
Golly, man.
They latch onto it and they think they're so smart because, oh yeah, he's got short arms or his eyes are too far apart or something like that.
Yeah, and you're too short and fat to play in the NFL just like I am, so stop talking.
At the end of the day,
oh my God.
I was like, listen, you can do all the breakdowns that you want, but you actually have to watch them play to know if they've got that. And that's why
Have you seen his bend?
Once again.
Sorry.
This is why I like Eli Heidenreich. I've watched him
as a pure athlete. He can find a place in a team, no doubt.
Swiss Army knife.
Absolutely.
I'm telling.
There's a Corvette package there for him somewhere.
Can I maybe Taysom Hill-esque?
Yeah, or whatever you want to call Antoine Randall for them back in the day. Put him at wide receiver, had him do the double throw.
Yeah.
I mean, that there somewhere in there is a spot for him.
He played slot receiver, he played running back, and he played quarterback.
It'd just be really cool to see him play quarterback in the UFL and have like 2,000 yards. Like, I think that would be awesome. Like, I mean, come on.
He throws a decent long ball, but it's got a lot of air underneath it. A lot of air.
Listen, it's okay to not grab the laces sometimes, dude. It's all right. Like, you don't have to always put them on there. It's okay.
All right. So when we come back, winners and losers of this year's NFL draft. And I did not realize that Miami Dolphins completely restacked their entire team.
Yeah, they did.
Good night. That's a lot of draft picks. We'll talk about it more here next on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsTownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Del Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6. It's so good I had to start working there just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online and get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years. Open 7 days a week and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main.
Oh my God, I need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago?
They're right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet. Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream.
They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase.
Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go. Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alpha, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
We're back here on SportsTownChicago.com. I'm David W. Dykstra. I'm here with my boys.
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
You look very enthralled in something. Is there something going on in the world of sports?
Nope. Just looking around.
I just wondered, because you usually aren't like that dialed into your phone.
I know.
So I was just wondering
looking
if something hit or not. Winners and losers, boys.
Oh yeah, plenty on each side.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nick, who's your big winner?
Big winners. I'll go. It's gonna kind of solely based off of the first round for the most part, and then kind of as I kind of have to look into it a little bit deeper if I'm giving them all around draft trades. But Chiefs killed in the first round. Browns killed in the first round. The Browns actually overall just had a really good draft.
Yeah.
Again, we joke, but not very often are we going to be able to say that.
They got 2 wide receivers of superior quality.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And they added a Justin Jefferson.
really?
I don't have the same faith in Denzel Boston as others.
Okay.
That's just
Fair.
fair.
I mean, they did get Warren in the second round. I mean, that's
That recoups, I think, on that.
Yeah.
So-
Giants won. I feel like you can kind of spin me a little bit maybe on the Jets. They could have also won. I'm 50-50.
The only thing about
but the Eagles won for sure. That's the big one.
okay, so let me ask.
The rich do know how to get richer.
Let me ask both of you then.
Yeah.
Where's AJ Brown at the beginning of the 2026 NFL season?
New England. I try to go out on a limb before the draft. My bold prediction was to go for the Saints, so they get their draft, they get their wide receiver pick and whatnot. They could switch it up and gave him the 8th overall pick, but no, they didn't pull the trigger. So it's kind of looking like New England
Cardinals.
Ooh, okay.
Bills.
Just to die out in the desert.
I mean, basically, he gets the same treatment as Hopkins.
Bills.
I could see the Texans too.
How would the Bills be able to make that happen? They just got DJ Moore.
And they just loaded up that receiver too.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
Did they load up? Okay, so maybe they're out.
Because they got Parker in the 2nd, and then they went and got Skylar Bell from UConn in the 4th. So I think that's their number 2 right there.
They're going youth movement
I think
instead
so.
of.
And they're still going to give Coleman a chance, according to what they've said. So.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, he's got one more shot to show that he's actually serious about this or be gone. So
yeah, I mean, it wasn't just getting Lemon, also getting Stowers for the Eagles. That was a big one. Just another big pass catcher,
replacing Goddard at some point.
Yeah, Goddard's on his back half for sure,
without a doubt. I mean, I don't know if you guys had any more on that. Like I said, I felt like the Chiefs did a great job. Just like I said, just solely in the first round.
Chiefs did fantastic.
You'd be like, oh, maybe it's a reach, but no. Everywhere I've seen Mansour Delaney is hovering right around this spot. I've seen even talks about the Cowboys jumping into that same exact spot basically and taking him there. So I don't think that was very much of a reach in any sort of way. And then you flip it around, they get Peter Woods towards the tail end of that. They just added a ton of defensive pieces.
Our Mason Thomas, Emmett Johnson,
Yeah.
5th, which is a great complimentary piece to Walker.
and your boy from LSU in the final.
Nussmeier at the end too.
I mean, if we're talking losers, at least in my eyes, Cardinals, Titans, 49ers,
Denver.
Seattle. Yeah, Denver, I feel like they just didn't do anything.
They didn't have any picks. I
Yeah.
get that, but they didn't feel like they did anything with those picks. That's the
fair.
problem.
That's fair.
Like
And
they
then,
reached on a lot of dudes, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like there was one more that was kind of in my big like loser realm. I'm sure we'll get to it.
Rams.
Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Rams
that,
for sure.
And that might just solely be based off of the Ty Simpson pick. It's just a simple.
Well, even
what the hell are
Andrew
you doing?
said they reached for Claire.
They don't need another tight end. They have 4 of them now, which I don't get. They just took Ferguson last year. I get the Claire thing. I get if he becomes a dude. Like, it's just, you didn't need him. And that's the problem. Like,
Okay, so
I think my biggest takeaway from that Ty Simpson pick was how distraught and like seeing Sean McVay in that
Yeah.
video. That seems to me that's a guy that's realizing then and there my time here might be limited as well. I think I'm probably on the way
Sean
out.
McVay's also said that he's about done.
I think he's done coaching. I don't think he's done in the NFL. I think he's going to be up in someone's front office.
No,
Running the whole
you know
thing.
what the rumors are that he's going to become an analyst, and if he becomes a color
That'd be
guy,
such a waste of a talent there.
he becomes an analyst. He waits like 4 years, and then he gets back into coaching. I'll call that right now.
I don't mind
can
that.
see
Only
that.
40.
I can see that for him going that route. You get the big bucks from
God, that
a
makes me-
Fox deal or an NBC deal
Exactly.
or whatever company wants to pay your ass.
And they'll pay him a lot.
By the way, didn't realize the Super Bowl was going to be shown on ESPN this year. Damn it! Which means we're going to get a Pat McAfee Super Bowl alternative simulcast.
I'd rather just have them do like how they did it for all the other games. Like give us a Monsters Inc. Super Bowl. Give us a Toy Story Super Bowl.
Why not?
What would be the Super Bowl equivalent when it comes to cartoons? Disney
Ooh, man.
or Pixar? Excuse me.
Yeah.
because that's what they kind of.
They kind of ran. I mean, they kind of ran through. I would definitely would. My first one probably would have been Toy Story, then go into Monsters Inc. But they want to. I mean, it's gonna be a little tougher. They can't do it underwater, so it'd be like Finding Nemo.
You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Fishes versus sharks or something like that.
That's
would be
okay.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's okay.
Yeah.
So what about? And this is for both of you. What about the Arizona draft? Did you not enjoy?
Nick, why don't you go? Because I won't shut up. That's just obvious.
Well, I mean, we all know how you feel about taking running backs in the first round.
Sorry.
I mean, that's clear as day. I mean, we can sit here and debate all day if truly at the end of it, if Jeremiah Love is going to be the number one person coming out of this draft. But still, the Cardinals did not need that. Shouldn't have wanted it. Should have traded down at the end of the day if that's the case. Traded into something for next year because, again, stacked at quarterback. What do you need? A quarterback. So I don't know. Maybe take the time and do some planning into that. On top of that, my apologies. They did get their quarterback of the future, Carson Beck, in the 3rd round. Oh boy, we'll see how that goes.
Is he the second best third best quarterback in that class?
I listen. If the Steelers brought him in as a top 30 visit and didn't even do that for Drew Aller or Cade Klubnik, then apparently, which just blew my mind when I learned that. I didn't understand that at all. But he could be something for the Cardinals. He's clearly their best quarterback option right now because Jacoby Brissett's not even in camp because he wants a $30 million a year contract. You're not getting that. But congratulations, you think you're way more valuable than what you are. Yeah, Jeremiah Love, again, how many running backs in the top 10 have helped their teams become winners and make the Super Bowl in the last 26 years? 2. And this guy doesn't seem like he's going to do it. You can say
the greatest running back of our generation hasn't gotten a Super Bowl.
Exactly. So
King Henry.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to say Adrian Peterson? And there's another one.
I mean,
Damian Tomlinson.
Another
we
one.
can go down the list of great running backs that have been.
One.
And obviously, the word is still out on Bijan and Ashton Genty. They're still in them. But
come on, man. Don't bring up Atlanta people.
I'm just saying.
Don't bring up Atlanta people because they ain't going to happen. We had our shot, and we didn't run the ball.
The history has shown that just taking a running back in the top 10 right now is not a necessity. It's a luxury if you're like, we have everything. You have quarterback, offensive tackle, edge rusher, cornerback, wide receiver.
I would feel better about the Jeremiah Love thing if, one, the first thing for me when it comes to Jeremiah Love is the same question I had for Genty last year. What's his durability going to be like? Because Notre Dame goes, hey, you know what? Carry the ball 25 times a game for us, please.
Right. He had 199 carries, but I think it's also his pass catching that got him there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, between that, I kind of just feel bad for a guy like Tyler Algier, who's like, oh man, finally get my shot in Atlanta. Bijan Robinson drafted. All right, cool. Let me go over to Arizona. Jeremiah Love.
Never a bride, always a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
If it plans out, great. But you better be certain. Like, this is where Mike LaFleur better be certain that this is going to be the bread and butter of your offense, along with the development of Marvin Harrison Jr. and whoever that quarterback's going to be.
Carson.
If it's Carson Beck, great. If it's not, and there's somebody in next year's draft you're taking, wonderful. But you better be certain that is where the development's going to be.
You do realize that there are teams projected to be in the top 5 next year that the Manning family are going to go, yeah, you're not drafting Arch.
That's fine. I mean, but regardless, like, you realize if he's the number 1 overall pick to the Jets and you say no, they can just hold on to his rights for as long as they want.
They did it when it was the freaking Chargers drafting him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, John Elway had that situation with the Colts. And then guess what? They just hold on to your draft rights while you sit out, and they explore all kinds of trades. And guess what happens in 2028? They probably get a boatload of picks. Because I don't know any quarterback in 2028 as of right now that's going to be like a standout at this point. I don't have that list in front of me, but you can get a king's ransom if you're saying, well, we still have Arch and he doesn't want to be with us, so let's trade the pick.
Probably be the kid from the backup at Ohio State right now.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, he might win the job at this point.
Let's not lie. I saw that spring game. Holy crap.
I'm just saying be prepared. Because St. Clair is a man.
What other teams in your eyes?
Titans.
Okay, so
reached on both.
You
On
think?
Tate and
Tate and Falk.
Okay.
Falk has possibly the issue of being the next Shamar Stewart, but nicer. He's just a nice guy. But he's not very productive at Auburn last year.
He was a reach. I did not.
I didn't.
At
It's not.
four, yeah.
At 4, he is. As
I
a
think
top
Tate-
10 pick, he's fine.
I think Tate's the best wide receiver in this class.
Jordan Tyson.
He was he wasn't even the number one option at Ohio State.
That's
He
fair.
was
too.
last year.
Okay.
He was last year. Jeremiah Smith had a good season last year, but Carnell Tate had the better season.
If he's Justin Jefferson, yes, but can he be that? That's the only question.
I think they got a steal in the 5th with Singleton. Once again, bias being biased.
Yeah.
My only thing with them picking Tate at 4th overall, that means he needs to hit 1,000 yards with 7 scores, or that's just a non-factor.
I think it's a possibility with what they have on the offensive side right now.
I think it is
Could be.
doable.
Yeah.
I think clearly he will be the number one option because I can't sit here really and tell you.
At 4, you have no choice.
Yeah, like it clear as day. Again, does it have to meet 1,000 on the nose with X amount of touchdowns?
No.
Not exactly, but it should be hovering right around there. But if he is
translate to wins.
Yes, that. Like every time he goes to him for a first down reception, does he complete it? How many drops does he have? What's his target to reception rate?
Yards per
Okay,
catch,
so
all that
I'm
good stuff.
just playing devil's advocate here.
Sure.
Love Pat Kuhn in the 6th.
Anthony Hill Jr. is the steal for that
I
draft.
see, and I agree with you there.
That's your man in the middle that can just be like, I'm going to eat you. Like,
And sideline to sideline is nasty.
can blitz, can cover, can stop the run. He was that Texas defense. And if he had been so buried in it, he would have been a first-round pick, I think. Honestly. Like, they maxed out everything, I think, below the first round. But that's the problem is when you do some good stuff in the second to later rounds, cool. But if you don't hit with your first-round picks, and right now those are question marks, I don't necessarily know if you can call them winners.
I just don't want to overanalyze it because it is the AFC South. Like anyone at any
That's fair,
time
too.
can put enough pieces together and win that NFC South.
Very true.
So I don't, like I said, I don't want to harp in too much on the Titans, but I'm just as of right now, that is like oh man, really?
Yeah. I would say
Yeah, Arvell Reese right there.
Yeah.
You take Tate, like okay.
I was going to
all
say,
right.
the AFC South, the Texans did not impress me. I didn't like the Rutledge pick. I get it.
The Jags did an awful.
Yeah, the
draft.
Jaguars, I
Awful
did not like that draft at all. The Jaguars
Like
either.
first pick was a tight end or something like that. Like,
Well, they didn't have the first rounder because of the trade for whatever Hunter.
Yeah.
So you're hoping that Hunter is that. If they're saying he's a number 1 corner, then he better be legit. But that Borkercher, he's not even the best tight end on the board. There's other guys that I would have
all they've
taken.
done all year was like, oh, Brandon Strange is the man, and this, that, and the other.
Which he's fine,
Yeah.
but I don't like. Is he the
Yeah,
number 2 tight end?
I'm looking at Houston's and like none of them.
Caden
jump-
McDonald is a good one.
Okay.
That's the good one because they need that defensive tackle in the middle, and he's great for that. But Marlon Klein, he's the second best tight end at Michigan. Like, what are you doing? Okay, Wade Woodaz could be something, but he's a primary off-ball linebacker that sits in the middle, and he's a run stopper. He's not really a coverage guy, and you need a coverage guy for that. I like Lewis Bond, but I'm biased because I know the kid. Congratulations, Lewis, by the way. But I mean, again, and Kamari Ramsey in the 5th, not bad either. But yeah, the Jaguars. I mean,
Yeah,
they did
that's-
not max out their picks.
That's not good.
When you don't have a first rounder, you have to be able to take maximum value. And I don't. They swing and a miss on all of them. Regis in the 3rd, Pregnon in the 3rd. Okay, fine, because that can be your guard.
Husky in the 3rd isn't horrible.
No, that's not bad either, but he's a depth piece at this point. I don't know if he's not a starter. I don't know if he's the nickel, though. And you're going to have to hope that he's the nickel to actually get the value out of him. But the rest of the guys, okay, scratch that. Tanner Koziel, that could help out at tight end. Because how much longer does Schultz have? And that's only because Schultz is getting older.
Yeah.
And he's super athletic. Koziel is, so. But everything else is just kind of like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm telling you this right now. The tight end that they got in the 5th round might start over the guy they took in the 2nd round.
They took 2 tight ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Borkercher wasn't even really that kind of tight end as far as I was concerned. He was just another dude at Texas A&M.
Yeah. Not to comment on their whole draft, but don't tell anyone I said this, but I do like the Packers pick in that 2nd round. That,
Cisse.
That Brandon Cisse, yeah.
That kid could be a legit lockdown like
Yeah.
JC Horn.
Like I said, don't tell anyone I said.
Well,
that.
and they possibly
revamped their defensive line.
They possibly got the bookend to Parsons
with Sutton.
And to see how he developed. Because once again, you were talking about stretch with Ruben Baines.
Yeah.
Sutton's one of those dudes that can dip really low too,
and he's longer too. He's 6'6"
and get around.
I just don't know if he projects as a starter, but if you're talking like third down edge rusher, like come in and get the quarterback, I like that.
Trey Smack got drafted. Nice.
Yeah.
Best
only
kicker in
I think.
college.
Yeah.
Best kicker in college out of Florida.
They knew that's all they've got. That's a lie. They had Slaughter.
Well, let's see what this year brings.
Yeah. And Barber was a good pickup for the Browns too. The Seahawks, I don't know if I'll say they were losers necessarily. Just a Darian Price at 32.
I don't mind that.
Desperate.
Yeah, it's just like we need a running back.
They lost Kenneth Walker Jr. Why not get a guy who's...
You could have got him in the second maybe. Because I don't know if he would have even gone early in the second round. I think he would have gone... Like, look at how running backs went. They went so much later than maybe people were projecting them. I think you could have got him even in the second round with whatever.
There was no running backs taken in the second round.
Yeah, exactly. He probably would have been the only one. Now you lose out on Bud Clark, who's a good safety, but there and again at 32, you probably could have taken like Cisse and made him your safety to pair with Nwaneri, or at least to put him at corner to replace Woolen. Like there's a lot that they could have done. I think that would have been a lot better.
Next running back was in 90th overall to the Niners.
Yeah, exactly.
Kalen Black. Who I'm sure, again, would he have fallen all the way to 90th? No, I think he definitely would have been taken before him. But yeah, not 32nd overall.
And I don't even like that for the Niners. Kalen Black, I think he's good. I don't think he was a third round pick.
No.
Romello Height was a bit of a reach
Niners
on there too in the third
Niners
round.
had a bad draft.
Yeah, what the hell's Stribling in the first pick in the second round? A wide receiver, really? That's what you needed? How about a tackle? Oh, sorry, they got Carver Willis. Oh, that'll be the guy to replace
And not
Trent
even
Williams.
Not even like a good wide receiver either. Like they definitely reached on him.
Like he's upside. It's the Anthony Richardson ideal, which is like, oh, there's upside to him. You got to unlock the potential.
I actually like the Commanders.
Commanders did good,
other than their 7th round pick.
Give the kid some love. Come on.
I know you love him.
I like you. Well, I know you too. So, I mean, he's gonna probably make the practice squad.
Yeah,
and that's fine. Like you're not asking him to be the starter. You know who the quarterback is, but
they need. Well, you've got Jaden, Marcus,
right,
and then
they don't have a third stringer right now, so he would maybe be there.
Did Pretty Boy leave?
Pretty Boy.
Sam? Sexy Sam?
Oh, that's right. He might. I don't think he's with the team though. Yeah, I thought he was.
Sexy Sam went somewhere else?
Yeah.
No way.
No, Washington did good. They hit on their top 4 picks, which is what they needed to do. You got the linebacker, you got the receiver, you got the edge rusher, you got the running back.
Sexy Sam's in Dallas. He's gonna be raking in.
Wow. Okay. So he just put his face on the poster, right? Forget Dax. Seriously, that feels like a Jerry move. No, Sonny Styles, Antonio Williams, Joshua Josephs, a guy who I wanted the Bears to get, and Katron Allen, they maxed out on their first 4 picks. I like them.
Well, because you even said Katron's probably going to start.
I think so. Sorry. I get people like Bill, but Krosky Merritt's a number 2. Allen can, I think,
you just called him Bill.
I mean...
No, I got swept up in the hype. I messed up during the draft, my fantasy draft for that matter.
I mean,
too much hype on him.
He was good off the start. It's just as
he had a really good game, and that was about it.
He just waned off at the end. Like,
what didn't you like about the 49ers draft?
I just don't think you take Stribling with the first pick because it's a potential pick. It's not a guarantee. When if you needed to
trade it out of the first round to get him essentially too,
you needed a tackle to replace Trent Williams. I know they re-upped him, but you need that replacement.
I like Romello Height.
Not in the 3rd though.
Really?
In the 4th.
I'd like him in the
3rd. Again, if he's what they say he is. I know they no longer have D Winters, so
Kalen Black, love.
Not in the third again.
Not in the third.
No. Take him in. You had 3 4th-round picks. You could have easily burned one of those two or two of them on the guys that you took in the third.
I don't know if Kalen Black's better than Singleton or Katron, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's good, but again, it's all potential guys. And I get it. The Niners playoffs, you can take some risks.
But they needed depth at running back just in case, CMC does what CMC
No,
does.
not in case when. Let's not. Don't sugarcoat things. Come on.
I don't
Yeah.
sugarcoat.
We know. It's not. I don't have a problem with the players. It's the problem with where they went. But I get it. When you're the Niners, you just made the playoffs. You made a run. You can take the risk. You can shake the dice a little bit and try and roll and see if you guys can hit. It's just a lot of value to give up when you could have gotten, I think, guys that could really help the team more immediately.
I mean, I think the Saints had a great draft.
I thought the Saints did fantastic, and I'm glad Drew was with us to give us the satisfaction of seeing like he was happy to see the Saints do
I think
well.
the steal of that for them might be that they got Bryce Lance
I would
in the
agree with
fourth.
The only loser might be Chris Olave, and just in the sense of like Jordan Tyson's going to come in and take a lot of his receptions, targets,
We'll
and everything
see.
like that. So
That's not a bad thing, though.
no,
Like,
it's
it
not
takes
considering.
pressure away.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It might free up Olave to be even more productive.
Yeah.
Not being double and triple teamed.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a 1A, 1B.
Of course, I kind of looked at it through the fantasy view. I'm like, again, he was
That's
coming
fair.
off a big career year.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they also got Lorenzo Styles Jr. Wow.
They needed
Okay.
a safety, and he's perfect.
Well,
for
and
that.
he's going to do kickoffs for them almost
yeah.
undoubtedly.
I liked Oscar Delp in the third. Felt like a reach, but that's a tight end that's super athletic. You got to replace Juwan Johnson at some point. And he's a high point catch guy that you can use in the receiving core a lot more, who's a decent blocker too. So if you got Kamara and Etienne running, he's a guy that you can run right off his end, and he's going to secure the block and get to the next level to get a linebacker. So I
forgot they got Travis Etienne Jr. That's
yeah, which I mean, I don't know why Kamara is still moaning and complaining about that.
Can we
be happy, dude?
legitimately like the restock that the Miami Dolphins did?
Oh, their cupboard is no longer bare.
Jesus.
They got everything.
Yeah.
Except the quarterback, but yeah.
Possible steal in the third round with Chris Bell. I know you like.
100%.
I know you really
I
like.
really like Chris Bell in the third round. Are you kidding me? That was a first round value that you're getting in the third. You got Trey Moore in the fourth. You got Kyle Lewis in the fourth. Your linebackers are set.
You also got Caleb Douglas in the third.
Yeah, and you got Kevin Coleman Jr. in the fifth. This team just got a lot better. And you've got Case Marek, the tight end from Ohio State that nobody talks about, that's super tall and athletic, that you can work out there. That might be your number one tight end now if he develops.
I'll still stick with them probably having 3 or 4 wins, but that's already a good move in the right direction.
You get 3 or 4 wins, you get a top 5 pick.
You've honestly got to. Well, first off, the question needs to be answered: is it Quinn or is it Malik?
I was gonna be Malik.
It's going to be Malik. If you're Halfley coming from Green Bay,
I think
you're probably
Quinn's the
trusting
better
your guy.
option.
I think he is too. He's a much better all-around pocket passing quarterback. If this is the team they're putting together,
can scramble when
Yes.
he needs to.
because Proctor can be your left tackle, secures your edge. So you want a pocket passer, then you don't want a guy that's going to be like, I got to run around. Like, you want a dude that's going to stay there and make the throw. Chris Johnson's a shutdown corner. That's a great move. Jacob Rodriguez is going to man that. If you're telling me it's
So mad that he went to Miami. You're so mad.
him and Lewis and Moore can make up your linebackers now. Like edge rusher with Moore, Lewis and Rodriguez man the middle. And Lewis is like a safety.
You know what's hilarious though? What was your comp? What was your comp for Jacob Rodriguez?
For Jacob Rodriguez, what did I have him count to? I have to
Zach.
I did have him as Zach Thomas. That's right. I did. So it goes
The
to
next
say,
great.
yeah, I said Zach Thomas, C.J. Mosley. At his height, I think he could be Zach Bond. Like, I mean, this is a guy who's going to amass 2,000 tackles. I could see that. I could see him being London Fletcher, all those kind of guys.
Yeah.
Am I the only one giving Caden Proctor the nickname of the proctologist? Is that too? Can that not catch on?
Well done.
No, that's
Well done.
phenomenal.
Okay.
That's phenomenal.
If only he went to the Browns.
That would be. Oh my god. We can't write all this stuff.
No, we can't. But
Yeah.
come on, that would have been perfect.
Chiefs drafting their replacement for Patrick Mahomes and Garrett Nussmeier in the 7th round.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Okay.
you know Justin Fields is going to screw it up at some point.
And then I'm just looking. I did not know who, what, where, when, why, who drafted Mr. Irrelevant, but this has to be one of the best names. This would definitely be like
yeah.
a Mid-South pro wrestling name.
Yes.
Red Murdoch.
Yeah.
Imagine Red Murdoch going for like the IWGP.
With Trey Murdoch?
Oh, exactly.
The Murdoch brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
I can already
Dirty
tell.
Dick Murdoch, their dad?
Guy doing like chew and. I'll tell you what, Red Murdoch. I'm not. When we get down to the Coliseum, it's still gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell in a handbasket. I tell you what.
It's definitely some honky tonk song as they come out.
100%.
Like the achy breaky heart type of stuff.
Roadhouse.
Yes, there you go.
Red
Roadhouse.
Red Murdoch, you son of a gun.
The guitar on his lap.
Red Murdoch, you son of a gun. You killed my dog last week.
What school?
What
Did he
was
go
his
to?
school to?
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That name and you went to Buffalo? Wow.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I mean, it's a total East Coast, Midwest type of dude, too. He looks like it through and through.
It was funny. Actually, I'll save this. When we come back, time to go off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's so much to talk about. We'll talk about it next here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Chicago sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com. It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you say.
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the it places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday. With rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
Blow the whistle. Going off the rails.
The train!
And welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. I'm David Dykstra. I'm here with Nick Johnston, Andrew Valentin, and we about to go off the rails, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Off the rails.
Cowboy just signed MBS.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus.
Marquez Valdez Scantling.
He has a new home.
And then Edel goes nowhere.
What's he going to do without Aaron?
I don't know. No Aaron Rodgers, no Patrick Mahomes.
Ugh.
How will he and George Pickens coexist? Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Actually, can we get the Hard Knocks in Dallas, please? I want to see the two of them.
Has that been announced who's doing Hard Knocks yet?
I think they forced the Patriots to do it.
Let's see.
And notice I said forced because nobody wanted to take it. I think it was the Patriots.
If it's the Patriots.
Because they keep saying, no, we'll do it next year. We'll do it next year. Yeah.
Can we get a little Vrabel, Diana Rossini?
Says it's the 2026 Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Can we switch it to the Patriots?
Premiere date August 11th, 2026.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
They think that would be the first reigning Super Bowl
yeah,
champs since the Ravens.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, as a fan of Hard Knocks, it's kind of I've slowly seen it not decline but change from being about those like the guys that are like 50-50, maybe they will, maybe they won't make the team to all right, yeah, we're just gonna show off Dak Prescott hanging out with Ezekiel.
Although I have to admit the Bears one was pretty solid. I mean, the big storyline was Caleb.
Yeah.
So and
Right.
he was a rookie. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was very interesting.
Just wish they wouldn't have censored the damn
I
thing.
love the slip and slide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations goes out to Kim Kardashian and oh god, why is his name escaping me right now?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton on their engagement, I guess.
Sure.
Why
Publicity stunt, whatever you want to call it.
There's only one thing that needs to come out of this, boys. Another sex tape.
Yeah.
I mean, what I meant to say was
In the car.
don't act. Okay, first off, muted intern. Don't
I would love that if they're just going around at 200 miles an hour in the F1 car.
Oh yeah.
That's the real F1 movie.
Great.
The real F1 movie.
Oh,
First
man.
off,
Brad
silent.
Pitt, eat your heart out.
First, nobody
Oh,
got
we know
to
what
see.
that F stands for.
Nobody saw this, but the muted intern does this like he actually saw Kim Kardashian and Ray J's sex tape.
I mean,
Now, this is why you're muted. Good night.
oh, boy.
Marriage 4 for Kim, and I believe this is Lewis Hamilton's first.
I believe so. Well, that's if they go through with this.
Well, in other marriage news, Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel.
Hey. That's when we said when he said Patriots, I went, ooh.
Well, I mean, we were saying on the show for the draft, Drew made a statement about Ramondre Stevenson having something over Mike Vrabel, and I went, oh, he's the one that took the pictures.
Yeah.
And then I just got a real, that's, and I looked over at Nick, and he's like, ugh, like, what? Is he going to come after us? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
No, that's gnarly. That's nuts.
I mean, that whole situation, I was very much like, this is a nothing story. And then those pictures from 6 years ago come out, I'm going, all right, this definitely becomes something.
that
so.
she names his kid Mike. Oh
Allegedly.
my god.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Is that the whole? Is that that's not for certain?
I mean,
That their kid is named
it's a
Mike?
conspiracy theory. Well, their kid is named Mike.
Well,
it's
there you
just a
go.
conspiracy that it is in fact.
Also, this has been going on for a while.
Oh yeah, 6 years ago, there's pictures coming out of them kissing at a bar, which now confirms it. And by the way, Vrabel in the press conference pretty much all but confirms they had a relationship. Which then, moments after, Rossini is deleting her Twitter. And deactivating her Instagram or vice versa, whatever it was.
See, here's my biggest problem with all of this. A reputable sports reporter,
Yes, arguably one of the best,
has now done the biggest sin when it comes to being a female reporter, and maybe, and I hope this isn't true, maybe has set back female reporters 5 years. Because this is the biggest. This is the biggest thing that they're trying to fight against.
Yeah.
Is that
I would like to say no, but
exactly? I
I-
want to sit here and say no.
Yeah.
but there's going to be other people from here on out that are going to be a little hesitant.
How they get that inside information.
Yeah.
Like, this is that whole Rachel Nichols thing all over again, where she was getting accused of the same stuff with Jimmy Butler. Like, how's she getting the inside information on all the Heat stuff?
I did like the funny thing with that when he goes, you're like, well, Adam Schefter is reporting that the Jets are going to take David Bailey. Well, we all know what that means. Adam Schefter's having sex with someone from the New York Jets front office. So I was like, okay. So some people can make it's fun to make it's fun to poke a little fun at it, but yes, it is like the credibility across the board. I hope it only kind of just is a just singular thing, only kind of results on her.
I kind of I mean, let me throw this out there real quick as a quick shout out. Congratulations to Kate Constable and her lovely husband.
Yeah.
For the birth of their first child, a baby girl, Haley Madison Schwartz. Absolutely phenomenally happy for them. I legitimately want to get Kate's perspective on this.
Yeah.
As a woman in the industry who is fighting every day.
Well,
because I've seen the stuff that gets tweeted at her.
Oh, I'm sure
and
it's
at other female.
Oh, you can't. Mina Kimes basically like dropped like all like the crazy stuff she's been hit with, and it
doesn't help
the vilest of the
potential
vile.
co-workers also creep into your DMs.
I'm sure that has
I'm
happened.
not going to name any names, but I know of at least one creeper that.
Well, and this also for Mike Vrabel's side of things too. Like you have to remember, like Boston already went through this with the Ime Udoka situation. Now that was in house. You're having an affair with somebody that's working.
I don't
with
care
the
how
company.
great of a coach you become.
Yeah,
you're an idiot. No one.
Right.
No one should ever cheat on any woman. Period. But especially not her.
No, absolutely not. How dare you, sir? But this is like people were talking about like the legitimate opportunity that could be in place where if you're Mike Vrabel,
he has a morals clause in his contract.
If you're Mike Vrabel, you're possibly having a discussion with the front office going like, look, on a personal level, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to coach considering that this is now going to become a strain on my relationship and I'm going to be away from home. Like, he left day 3 to go be with his family for the draft. Like, the rule with the unspoken rule is you don't do that. You stay to the end of the draft because you're the coach. You got to be there. So this is clearly a serious thing for him. It's a serious thing for the Patriots, especially when you consider the Robert Kraft thing.
Half of his money.
Yeah, the Robert Kraft situation doesn't make this any better.
Did I say that?
There is that too. But this whole thing now puts the page. You just made the Super Bowl, and now you possibly could be going, can he even stick around?
Yeah.
Like that shifts the. Like this is where Nick. I'm now looking at Nick going, yeah, they may not make another Super Bowl, and it's not even just Drake May play bad. It's may not have the head coach to do it.
The outside distractions.
Josh McDaniels, you're getting another shot.
Yeah. Jesus. That's all. Has anybody watched anything of any significance lately?
Hulk Hogan doc.
Yeah, I watched it too.
I am now not going to watch it because, once again, Netflix does not come through with anything scandalous ever.
Yeah, nothing. Again, nothing
Untold.
new.
It was an Untold.
It was, here's his story. You know it? Yeah, cool. If you don't know it, cool. Like, I didn't learn anything new.
No.
I don't think. Other than, well, I already saw the Hogan Knows Best, so I knew how bad the relationship was.
Yeah.
I watched it unfold.
Yeah.
Like,
Watching that
she's-
live and in person, yeah.
She's a little.
Linda's a little out.
Yeah, she's a, I mean,
She's a
I didn't know about the whole, like,
I
younger
think if you take
boyfriend
Hogan's-
thing. That I didn't know about.
I think if you take Hogan's side and Linda's side and come somewhere in the middle, that's probably where the truth lies with those two.
I was shocked that Nick was in the interview. Yeah, that I was a little.
I'm
I was shocked that the kid.
Nick's trying to grab every little.
He's been willing to play ball. It's been Brooke who's like, I'm.
No, Brooke wants nothing to do with the family at all.
Nothing.
Well, she
At
took
all.
herself out of the will. Like she legitimately
was
said,
the
"I
one
want to
that
be part."
called,
Well, that's because she's married to Bully Ray now. I mean, we all know that.
She's the one that called Bubba the Love Sponge after her dad passed
That's
away
right.
and told everybody that Bubba was telling the truth.
Yeah. confirmed it almost.
I mean, to an extent, again, it was kind of like you're listening to Hulk kind of tell stories. You're kind of
I
like,
wanted dirt. I wanted dirt
you're
so
like,
bad.
you're like halfway I believe you, halfway I don't. Like the whole thing about how really injured he was towards the end when he couldn't do anything in
Did
TNA.
they give current Vince commentary at all?
No, they got past, and the only thing you got was as close as that you can get was you saw actual footage from Hulk Hogan's funeral.
Yeah.
Of him doing a
The
speech
eulogy,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
But which, again, seeing that footage, you're like, how the hell did Theo Vaughn get in there? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't get
How close
that.
were you guys?
I bet you him and Nick are friends.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll guarantee
Probably.
you.
Well, hell, it might even be Hulk Hogan and Theo Vaughn because they're all kind of that same little comedy / political viewpoint. So
I will say this much: if you haven't started watching the new season of Invincible,
not yet,
or The Boys,
no,
go do it.
Yeah,
as soon as possible. This season of Invincible was phenomenal on multiple levels.
That's good.
And The Boys is just getting weirder and weirder, and I kind of dig it.
Well, I mean, this is it for the board.
This is the end.
And Gen B got canceled, so
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
They
because
rounded out the story.
well, there was only going to be 2 seasons to that, anyways, and they hit their mark. And then
yeah, they said that after season 2 here, they just basically had told that story.
Yeah.
Because now it connects with The Boys, and now they can go into the prequel.
Yeah.
That they're going to be doing.
Not gonna lie, next weekend I'm probably headed to the movie theater
for Michael.
Goodness,
No?
no.
Mortal Kombat.
Ah, yes, that's right. The new Mortal Kombat.
I actually had a guy who went to the premiere.
For
who's-
Mortal Kombat?
No, for Michael, and said it was phenomenally well done.
It's a mix between the critics are destroying it because of apparent choices that were made to tell the story, and I guess certain
Well, of course they're not going to tell the story of the other stuff.
right, and that's getting annexed, and I get that, but as far as I hear from just the perspective of
Did they have did they show Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, they're not going to show all that.
The only one that ever was like, holy crap, they're really showing this for me was Ray.
Well, yeah, and that was a best picture for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a great, well-told story about somebody that...
So I'll say Bohemian Rhapsody was too.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody was phenomenal. I like the Elton John one was, I don't know what. I haven't seen
it was a musical.
I haven't seen the Bob Dylan one yet.
It's good. I watched that one in the Bruce Springsteen one recently.
You ready?
Yeah.
Not a Dylan fan.
He's a desired taste.
Although I blew his mind the other day, I believe. You know, my whole hot take of I've watched maybe 3 episodes of Breaking Bad, not into it.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Tell me about it.
I'm not going to sit here and try and sell it to you because
No.
it's
My son has tried to sell. My son is a huge Breaking Bad fan
Yeah.
and has tried to sell me on it multiple times. I can't. I just can't. And I love Bryan Cranston. Love him to death.
Yeah.
Anything that he's in, I'll watch. I just can't do it, man.
I was
The
the same
writing
way.
is so good.
It is one of the best things television has ever put together.
Yeah.
By far.
By the way, Dexter season 2, greenlit
Officially?
officially.
Okay.
Super excited.
What did I watch recently? I'm trying to think. I don't know if I watched any. Oh, I watched the new Malcolm in the Middle reboot. It's
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Like this was very. It's
Right in
all
the middle.
about. Exactly. Yeah.
Sure.
It very much just played on the nostalgia, like
Uh,
right to the end. But I loved it.
Dude, can we?
That's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Speaking of nostalgia, can we talk about Scrubs?
I'm super happy with where they're at, and I can't wait for season 2.
Bawled my eyes out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bawled my eyes out.
They hit the exact same emotions I felt with the original show.
Bawled my eyes out.
And I think, and if they're going the way that I think they're going to go, which was exactly what happened in season 1, I'm going to cry like a baby like I did during those episodes.
100%. But
And it's going to kill me because I don't want to see this man go.
The timing is there.
Of course. They're going to bring back more people. Like they brought back Jordan. Kelso will be back.
I don't think he's still alive, is he?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
He's older, much older, of course, but I think he is still alive.
Can't bring back Ted. He's gone.
No.
I think Laverne's gone.
Yeah, she passed away.
So, I will say this. I've really been enjoying. I'm super excited for Dutton's Ranch. I have to admit that.
I don't know what that is.
Yellowstone. Did you ever watch Yellowstone?
It's more the Yellowstone spinoffs.
Marshall's has been really good.
Yeah, it has. I've been impressed with that. Well, it's telling a more interesting. It's not. I shouldn't say more interesting for the Yellowstone fans out there. It's a different side of the story that I think people were intrigued by, because the Marshalls was ultimately where a lot of the action happened. Right? People are shooting at each other and stuff like. So yeah, I get where people are like, "This is way better." Like, I understand.
I'm not saying it's way better. I think the writing's a little bit less.
Well, it's a cop drama now.
Yeah,
it's past the we're cowboys trying to save our land.
But there's underlying things.
Yeah, there's
that you're going. All right, that's Yellowstone. Okay, that's Yellowstone.
It all interconnects.
Dutton Ranch is going to be off the hook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because those are the two craziest mother truckers in the whole series. There needs to be a spinoff for Jimmy too. By the way,
I don't know if they were saying like they were going to do something with Texas, maybe. Like they were going to do
the 666.
Yeah, the 666 ranch. Like they want to explore more with Jimmy and the crew that's down there, and because obviously Texas has the ranching history down there, they want to do something.
As long as what's her name's on.
Who?
Mushmouth. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
What kind of accent is that?
Yeah. Well, they're together now. Her and Kobe.
Oh, really?
They're together in Yellowstone.
Yeah,
because they hook up after he saves her life from the horses that stomp her out. So,
dude, have you not watched all of Yellowstone?
Well, I don't remember the ending, to be honest.
He did.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, I forgot.
One.
Sean Ross Sapp reporting 40 minutes ago. It was heavily implied to Fightful that Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Triple H, has recently reached a new long-term agreement with TKO/WWE.
Huh? The inevitability.
Well, here's the thing. Once again, let's have this argument, sir. Is it TKO or is it Paul?
It's Triple H calling the shots, and it's also TKO sucking and ruining everything. It's both.
So would
both.
Would you have an issue with Vince McMahon and a group of Saudis reacquiring WWE?
You know what? At this point, apparently not, because at least with Vince, you're gonna have someone at the helm creatively controlling it. At that point,
and have seats that are reasonable.
It would just be Saudi Arabia money being pumped into it. At that point, that's fine, because otherwise you have a bunch of people that have never watched wrestling trying to make wrestling decisions and put over celebrities that don't have no earthly while being there. While you've had I don't know, a guy in Triple H who was there during some of the best times in WWE,
Absolutely.
who may or may not, even if he is calling the shots or not calling the shots, he was there. Maybe go to him for some stuff. Oh wait, by the way, he's making some awful decisions too. It doesn't help at all.
No.
He's still somehow, some way trying to put himself over when I don't know. He's not even he's awful.
He wasn't at either one of the posts, night 1 or night 2, which is very odd.
Yeah,
very very odd.
Like he's avoiding the media for some reason.
But anyway, what was the other? There was
the joke.
And now Nick is rattled.
I mean, Nick is who he is. He is a wrestling purist, and I can appreciate that. I'm not always going to agree with him when it comes to stuff.
Of course.
Like, we both agreed that the whole Darby Allin thing made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, you're
to a degree.
I enjoyed it, but I still walked away like with Nick and going like, but
if it's leading up to MJF winning it back in New York, that's fine.
Sure,
I'm okay with
I
that.
don't think that's happening. I just don't.
I mean, he's going for the TNT title. Is most likely going to win it.
He's
going to go title for
too
title.
hot in Hollywood right now for him to be full time.
It was just reported that he wasn't going for a movie or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So he's fine. He's going to be there.
So then he wins the title back, and then at Wembley, he's
probably loses it to.
Oh, can we? We're gonna hit this on Bad Karma Wrestling on Thursday.
Yeah.
But the most interesting thing out of anything that happened on Wednesday night, Death Rider's carrying Will Ospreay out.
Yeah.
That,
Did you see the thing after on Collision?
I did not.
They're basically like behind the scenes, like trying to not recruit him, but come together, type deal. So he's like, yeah,
get rid of the Callis family, Don Callis family, or
maybe something like that.
Don Callis family looks like they might be falling apart from the inside.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never.
Don has a very strong grip on his whole family. He knows what's going on. No, but obviously we'll get to all the firing / let goes, the best of luck to your future endeavors from this past week of WWE.
Which none of them really
doing anything
did anything for me.
No,
it wasn't like, oh my god, are you kidding?
The only ones that I heard yelling to the people yelling for was Kiari, right? Kairi Sane, and a few other people that were like, you got the Motor City Machine Guns, and then you did absolutely nothing with them. So what was the point of getting them after you just put the titles on them? And then
So AEW wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. So now I hope they go to AEW and just absolutely wreck shop.
I'd be okay with that.
I'd be happy with that. I just want to see
the
him
one
perform.
name that I was shocked was not on that list? Johnny.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was shocked Johnny Gargano did not get released. I truly was. He's doing nothing.
Did they have some plan for him then, or is it like
no? He's just planking.
put him on the shelf.
He's planking everywhere.
I don't know, plan for anybody.
Jesus.
Yeah, this
if your last name isn't Fatu or
Rhodes,
yeah, and then you have no shot.
If you're not in the bloodline, or you're not a Rhodes, or a 30,
or you're not a celebrity,
a 30-year veteran,
somebody
they've got no plans for you whatsoever.
Obviously, jeez.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you watched SmackDown or not, Nick, but I knew from the get-go that the Gingerbread Man was Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing I told that to my girl.
That was so predictable. Like I'm like, it's
how many times has that happened now with Sammy?
I don't know. I mean, how many times has that happened with anybody that's ever celebrating?
Can I ask why the Gingerbread Man? Is there anything behind
he came
that?
out with a song a week before WrestleMania calling Sami Zayn, dissing Sami Zayn, calling him the Gingerbread Man.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
Yachty.
All right.
Yeah.
Little Yachty.
Oh, Little Yachty. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Trick.
Oh, so there's a connect. Oh, it's a connection really with the celebrity, not with Trick Williams.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's dumber than what it. Okay.
Got it. Trick.
Yep. I like Trick Williams
Which
being
once
a champion.
again, they're trying to take Trick's popularity and keep him heel. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
And now you got the almighty Joe Hendry debuting with a concert tonight.
That's right. I forgot about that. I probably will not catch that, but
I will, unfortunately.
I'll catch it on
that.
social media, maybe. But
and then you got Ricky Saints next or on SmackDown this Friday.
Is he?
I
thought he wasn't.
Ricky got called up.
Okay.
JC Jane and Fatal Influence got called up.
I saw that.
What I didn't get your reaction. And why did Sol Ruka take her most dangerous spot ever after being called up?
Oh yeah,
like
that was a bad look.
Like why the hell would you do that?
Who was it? It was Baron Corbin, our buddy Baron Corbin, who goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that
what?
looks
And
horrible.
she hit the back of her head.
Oh,
on
yeah.
that other
Yeah.
table.
Oh yeah. Some
So-
people, obviously,
She has a
there's differing
concussion,
opinions. There's different reports.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Braun Breaker comes back and Seth Rollins just caddyshacked him in the back of the head with the chair.
Yeah, that's true too. It's very
There's
true.
been some really bad looks lately.
Didn't help that he could just completely avoided taking the spear the second time around. Yeah, he's just like, I'm good. I'm not taking it. Not for me, brother.
You've already done it twice. You don't get any more. You hit your limit.
The one release that I think was injury related was Zoe Starks. I think her rehab on that completely blown out knee is taking
okay.
way longer than anyone anticipated. So
Yeah.
they probably will bring her back once she's good to go, if she's ever good to go again.
Right. Well, what's it been? Months now?
It's been a year.
It's been a year.
It's
Okay,
been close to a year.
I couldn't even remember. I know you guys talked about it a while ago, but I was like,
It's been close to a year.
Jeez.
I'll only bring this up Thursday if it gains any more traction. But today or yesterday, Kevin Nealon, the guy from SNL, put up a fake challenge. He goes, "I challenge Danny DeVito to a wrestling match in WWE or AEW." And Tony Khan replied, he goes, "Do you guys still have these outfits?" And it's them from the Hans and Franz. He goes, "Yes, I do." And then Tony Khan says, "We're booking that. We're making it happen."
That's
so all day it's just been Danny DeVito with his like the garbage man, the trash man thing from Always Sunny. Like he's all elite. Kevin Nealon's all elite. Oh, it's been fantastic. The wrestling has been.
If there ever was a celebrity matchup I would want to see in wrestling, I would totally watch that.
Oh yeah.
I need
100%.
Kevin Nealon to wear the booby apparatus.
From Little Nicky.
From Little Nicky.
100%.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
And that's how Danny DeVito beats him. He gives him a groin shot and then grabs the nipple on the top of the head.
Twist.
Just twist. The old tap out. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't think I had much of anything else.
All right, we're gonna go Wednesday because I'll be able to go now because I don't work until later that night.
Okay.
So for me, David Double D Dykstra,
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Andrew Pepe Valentin,
the mute intern. We will see you on Wednesday here on Blow the Whistle on SportsDownChicago.com.
This is your home